What's going on, folks? Chris Vac, aka Nirvana Tool, here with another 5-minute deck building challenge. We're going to take a random Warlord from Into the Accord Lands, and we're going to build a Saga legal deck. And let's see how we do. So to find out which one we're building, the Wheel of Woodrow must come in and must decide. So, what are we doing today, Woody? What do we got? Spin, spin, spin. Give us something good. We are going with... Ooh, it changed at the end. High Acolyte Hellene. I love it. We almost had a tough one, and then this one went into a little bit of an easier one. I won't lie. Let's get High Acolyte Hellene up. Boom. She's not loading very well. There we go. High Acolyte Hellene, level 5, human canter. 2 strikes, 5 and 3, 15 AC, 9 skill, 3 HP. Your level 4 Deveranian characters may enter play as if they were 1 level lower. So everyone remembers Sir Robert, kind of like that. Limited react. After High Acolyte Hellene targets your Deveranian character with a spell, spend target non-warlord character in an opposing front rank. Super control. I love it. Let's get her in. And then let's get this deck rolling. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alrighty. So what do we got? What do we got? I guess we start with dev characters, right? Oh, I gotta delete these. I waste precious seconds. Not optimized. What am I doing? 4. Boom. And let this load up a little bit. Alright, so Ghed Bane, absolutely. Duke Richter, one of the best characters in the game. Absolutely. Ghed Daucet, incredible uncommon. Absolutely. Discard a scribe spell, so we can't use him. We're not going to be playing wizard stuff. Lord Belasco's a warlord. Do I really care about Zaina? Probably not. I also need to get, actual characters to start. Let's go with ones. So it's either Ambitious Squire or Genecourt Initiate. I already did the Squire start, so let's do the Genecourt start just to be a little bit different. And then let's take a look at 2s. Yeah, it's really only one option, but we'll go with 1 Church and 1 Fendric just to give us a little bit of offense. We like that. I still need more Deveranian characters, though. What kind of 3s we got? I know which 3 we want. We want Sister Kiren. Oh, the time has come. Let's get you in there. Alrighty, so that's in there. Still got 7 slots. What else we got? Who else is pretty good? Just taking a look. I want to keep this as Deveranian as possible. Kingslayer, if we get a lot of items, is pretty cool. But I don't know if we're going to get those items. Storm's Attendant. I mean, it's another cleric. You know what? Let's throw him in here just because he's different. And then let's throw Zaina in here and... Let's splash an Oracle, right? We're not going too crazy. We're just going 1. Alright. So that's that. We need some spells. And I know what cleric spells we want. Bam. Starting with a 5. I gotta put the type in as an action. Let's go with this. I want Invoke the Storm. Super awesome. Bam, bam, bam. Definitely going in. I know from the demo decks, quick shielding was really cool to give you some fast action reacts, but let's take a look. Close wounds. Heal. There's no level. It's a level 1 cleric. So Genecourt Initiate can do this. That's pretty cool. Maybe we go to that. Divine Respite, absolutely. Boom, boom, boom. Get that in here. I'm going to need Hod's Legacy as well. I'm just going to take a look at some of the stuff here. Fateshift. Absolutely. Between Kiren and the Oracle and everybody else, we have enough level 3 clerics to do this. I like Final Blessing in general. I don't really care about this. Holy Might is good. Invoke the Storm, we got Core's Patience. I mean, I'm not sitting in rank 2, sadly. Pious Rebuke. I do not like this card. maybe we do, I don't know, let's go quick shielding. We want that. Resurrection, I like at least one of. Sacrifice, let's put that in there. Spiritual Weapon and Wither I also like, but I don't really have any of the clerics to play it. Other than your Warlord. Oh yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's go with cleric items. And then we need to get some stuff in here. I think I know what else I want, but what do we got? Less than a minute? Alright, Hod's Legacy. This is what we want. We want one of that. Let's get a Core's Aegis. Let's go for, some of these aren't loading. Let's go for a medical kit. Let's get that in there. Let's get the Hawk in here. Get at least 2 of that. Let's get Courage from Faith. That's the last one I want. Alright, so we got that in there. We need to cut 4 cards. Alright. 1 resurrection. You know what? Let's get another resurrection out of here. You know what? Let's just do that. We got it in time. Okay. I wanted to go Courage and Faith, but then I realized I have Divine Respite, which is just a little bit better. So we're okay with that. But let's take a look again. So the starter, Church Inquisitor, Genecourt Initiate, who can also sacrifice. So I like that. And then the Squire Fendric, we'll start there. But backup clerics, the Oracle is 1. Sister Kiren, we got 3 copies of her. Storm's Attendant, this is a little, if it's adjacent to a high level character, you can survey. So this is just kind of deck cleansing. I like this instead of going in with 3 of the Oracle where you have to discard a card. I only play good cards, so maybe I don't want to discard a card. This is a backup cleric that can cast, Fateshift, can cast, I guess really everything except for Invoke the Storm and Divine Respite. Sacrifice, take the wound, we like that. 1 medical kit. Core's Aegis, this will, I can always tap one of those level 3s back and kind of like let this just hit somebody, but this is probably going on Hellene. Hod's Legacy, I probably should run 2 of this just to ensure that I draw it. I don't like running multiples of unique items. That's just like a personal preference of mine. I like to I never want to draw dead cards. That is just a general philosophy I have with deck building. The Great Hawk, Ardian Greathawk. I got that out. It's familiar. This we can put 2 of. It's not unique. It gives a skill boost and lets you go and do things. But Zaina's in here. That's just an interesting choice. It's all right. She's not the best character in the world, but she comes in as level 3, so we're cool with it, and it's different. Daucet, Bane. Like, there's another deck that you can do where you're going fighter support and just putting, because Richter's a wizard and a fighter. And with Hellene, you're running a bunch of fighter things. I like to kind of hold that deck off for Tancred, or I like to hold it off for Archivist as a fighter, just because I'm able to use that. Running a Cleric Warlord with fighter items and actions comes with some risks of getting some clunky hands, and I think there's just a lot of good options to really get the most out of your Warlord here. So I think this is an 8 out of 10. I think this is a very solid dev build right here. Could maybe be improved. I almost ran Pious Rebuke. I'm glad I talked myself out of it, so that's why I'm giving it an 8. If I put Pious Rebuke in here, I'd be at a 7. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Would you play this deck? Is it good? Any thoughts and comments? Always welcomed. But till the next one, folks, take it easy and have a good one. Bye-bye.